Newspaper vendor found dead near Mandeville Hospital. Police are probing the circumstances surrounding the death of a newspaper vendor whose body was found in a bush shed in Mandeville on Monday. The vendor, identified as Patrick, 52, otherwise called Kitozo, was found by a street sweeper about 4 a.m. at the bush shed near the Mandeville Regional Hospital entrance. For close to 20 years, Patrick sold Daily Observer newspaper in Mandeville. A source said Patrick was recently admitted to hospital. Preliminary reports from the police suggest that there was no sign of foul play. The body was removed to the morgue for an autopsy to conclude the cause of death. Medical doctor found dead with throat slash in Westmoreland. A Bernamese-born medical doctor who have been living in Jamaica since 1997 was found dead with his throat slash at his home in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland on Sunday afternoon. The 57-year-old general practitioner was reported living alone. Concerned neighbors alerted the police after not seeing him for several days. The doctor started his career as an intern at Kingston Public Hospital following his arrival from Burma, a country in Asia. He then moved on to work at the Savannah Lamar Hospital and later at the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy, Hanover. Up to his death, he operated a private practice in Savannah Lamar. According to the police, there was no evidence of forced entry into the home. St. Mary police arrested 13 people during targeted operations between Friday and Saturday. The St. Mary police arrested 13 people during targeted operations conducted across the parish between Friday and Saturday. The joint police and military operations involved over 100 law enforcement officers and were focused on crime hotspots across the parish, with particular emphasis on Broadville and Enfield. That community is currently under restrictions as the security forces continue efforts to curb criminal activities. The multi-agency initiative aimed to apprehend wanted individuals, target high-risk offenders, and recover illegal firearms, ammunition, and lottery scamming documents. Acting head of the division, Deputy Superintendent Anthony Wallace, said the coordinated effort underscores the commitment of the security forces to dismantle criminal networks and enhance public safety throughout the parish. He said one of the 13 will be charged soon in relation to ammunition seizure. He urged residents to cooperate fully with law enforcement officers and report any suspicious activity in their communities.
The operations was geared towards continuous pursuit of the most violent persons within the St. Mary's space. While we focused right across the parish, primary attention was given to the Enfield area of Anata Bay. Anata Bay continued to be the most violent areas within St. Mary. Hence that focus. We received support from the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, the Area 2 Fugitive Apprehension Team, also Specialized Operation, and the Jamaica Defense Force. This operation is a continuation of what we have been doing across the parish as we continue to try to make St. Mary the safest parish in Jamaica. We have seen tremendous reduction in the level of violence across the parish, and it's our intention to keep it that way as we move forward throughout the rest of the year. We detained 13 persons in the Broadville area of Enfield in Anata Bay. One will be charged for unauthorized possession of ammunition. These persons that were detained, we think, can assist us in our investigation into other violent crimes across the division. So it's a work in progress, and we think that we're making tremendous strides as we aim to make the parish safer.
Christopher Phillips, the SSP in charge of Area 5, and I'm here with Acting SSP Nicholson in charge of St. Catherine North, and some other members of the team from St. Catherine South also. We're here in the Bigley area of Central Village, a cross-border anti-predation operation led the team here, where they basically uncovered a illegal slaughterhouse being operated in what I can only describe as a dump. Over 40 carcasses, 8 persons taken into custody, including a female. Now, this is absolutely terrible. The sight of it is unbearable. It's just unimaginable what we have uncovered here. And so we have kickstarted a very aggressive type of investigation. We have called in all the other agencies, the public health, and all the other supporting agencies to provide further assistance with this investigation. One thing that is interesting is that these men are from all parts of Jamaica. We have persons here from St. Andrews South Division, St. Thomas, and in other parts of Kingston and within St. Catherine. It is just registering very forcefully, what I've been saying over a period of time, that St. Catherine has become the epicenter for criminality in Jamaica, and it is something that we're going to be treating in a very decisive way, and we're going to kickstart, as I said, a very aggressive investigation into this one. I'll allow SSP Nicholson to speak further, on what else was observed, and just to provide the public with some reassurance and the way forward in terms of how they conduct business for the festive season.
Well, thank you. We also recovered some stamps, some fraudulent public health inspector stamps. And we continue to appeal to consumers, especially persons who operate meat shops and persons who consume large amounts of meat and fresh produce, to ensure that you purchase from reputable sources. Now today we see the unsanitary conditions in which these carcasses were dealt with, and the public health inspectors have condemned it, and all the carcasses will be burnt. The persons will be taken in, and they will be charged for breaches of the Public Health Act and also the Larceny Act as best as possible. We want persons to be vigilant, because whatever you consume this season and beyond, we want it to be safe. So be alert. If you have doubts, come and ask the police. The police will investigate and advise you accordingly.
And then, some of the animals, observe, the goats observe that they have the registration pattern.
Yes, we're going to be tracking all these. We have persons from the Predator Prevention Unit in the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries. They are on way, and they will assist us in trying to track these animals to see where they were stolen from. We believe that all 40 of them or more are believed to be stolen.
And then, what will be, the outcome of the remaining, animals, the live ones?
Well, the Predator Prevention Unit will come, and they will seize them and take them to a place until the proper, the rightful owners are identified.
$10 million Water Program Commission in St. Catherine. Over 1,000 residents in northwest St. Catherine now have access to reliable portable water following the commissioning of the $10.8 million Orangefield Water Improvement Project on Friday. The project is a follow-up to the $120 million Jericho water system and includes 1.1 kilometers of pipeline running from Orangefield Primary to Orangefield Square. Prior to the improvement project, some 220 residents of the area were receiving little to no water on a daily basis. Delivering the keynote address at the commissioning ceremony, Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Matty Samuda, encouraged the residents to pay their bills. Faithfully honor your bills, because the National Water Commission NWC has invested in your comfort, in your standard of living, your land value, and in your future, the minister said, while adding that 42 water projects across the island are at a varying stage of completion. Samuda also encouraged people to make use of the National Water Commission 3-month amnesty for customers, which is set to commence on January 2, 2025. The amnesty is for customers who have been disconnected for debts to the NWC for 2 years or more, who are pensioners, or who are assessed as being in need based on the Program of Advanced Rural Health and Education Path Beneficiary Identification Standards. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.